another character that you have to create named Slevin, and apparently Slevin is part of Master Chen's clan. There are a couple characters that you can actually, you almost have the parts to create. One of the others is Eyezor, and there's a third one that goes with this kind of crew. And again, I've mentioned this a couple times. I don't really know exactly why they went this route. Why they had to make these characters like that you have to create. This is the only one that you can really create completely. Even though the sword is definitely not his sword, but it's the closest sword that I could come up with. He actually, this character right here, Slevin, has appeared in toy form in a set with Cole. So I kind of was trying to base the weapon choice off of what he was using in that set. In that set, he had kind of like a bone sword that was a little bit like this one. But there's nothing quite like that in the game as it stands. So, you know, what can you do? But I think it's really cool in a way that you get these extra pieces by doing the dojos, and that's how you're going to unlock some of these characters. But I don't know, I just kind of feel like it would have made more sense just to, you know, go through the process of unlocking them. Would have certainly felt a little bit more official, if you will. But basically, in order to access Slevin, you have to actually go through all the dojos and beat the dojos, because one of those dojos is going to give you the pieces necessary for Slevin. The helmet that he's wearing is listed under somebody else's name. It's whoever the third guy is that I can't really think of right now. And the back piece, I think, is also listed under somebody else's name, but it's the exact same piece for each character. Eyezor, I kind of have a version of him, and I don't know, maybe I'll do a video for it, but it's not really totally him. His face is right, his what do you call it, mohawk is correct apparently. The weapon is definitely not, the chest piece is not. Actually, I think, no, the chest piece definitely is not. So, you know, the other two next to Slevin are, you know, close. You can almost make them. I think the third character, his face, is the one that I can't really get properly. So, you know, what can you do? Let me just see. Maybe they will... oh, it's Zugu, Z-U-G-U. So that's the third character that you can almost make. So, you know, I felt like I could make it closer with Eyezor, and Slevin is basically exactly... Ooh, that's Master Chen. He's basically exactly as he's supposed to be. But Eyezor is kind of like a close proximity. But this is two of the guys right here. With Eyezor, I kind of gave him this same sword because it's close to the weapon that I could find him using. So, in any event, these are some of the extra characters that you can kind of, sort of, maybe create. And I believe this is the Samurai X's lair. But in any event, I hope you enjoyed checking out Slevin for sure, and sort of Eyezor. Hope I'm saying the name